I'm not sure if it's picking up you on the application. Weird. Oh, wait, hold on. I realized what I had to do. I think I have to turn off the Elgato. Is that working? No, I think I muted the Elgato. Hang on. Mute that. I just can't know for sure that your voice is being picked up on the application thing. Because I don't see any bars happening there, that's why. Can you hear yourself, or...?
Yeah, it does sound like my voice isn't coming through on your...
Okay, there... Oh, I figured out what happened. For some reason, the application, like, it was, like, going by a different window.
Ah.
Now it's going.
Yeah, OBS does that with me every time on Discord.
God. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, now your voice is coming through, I believe. I see the bars now.
It's why I had several streams where people were saying, like, half an hour in, kind of, hey, we can't hear Mooney.
Oh, goodness. I remember there was that one time when you had Meta with you, and I'm like, I don't hear Meta.
Well,
I thought you were, like, talking to yourself the whole time.
That time I understood a bit more, because it was... When I have it in, like, Discord specifically, like, the audio capture I have as a source in OBS links specifically to, like, discord.exe at you. Like, it links to our the specific DM.
Yeah, I noticed that right now, too. I was like, wait a minute. Because I don't know why. I was like, maybe it's Discord the problem. And then that's kind of why when I clicked on the application tab and then I looked at the window, it said Discord, but it looked kind of off. So I was like, let me just open this, and yep, that was it. Well, at least we figured it out early on and not like an hour and a half in or something.
No, like, well, there was...
Alrighty.
That just reminds me of one of the... Like, back when I did recorded videos, I did have my first collab with Meta, where we played the Satisfactory, like, the... I can't remember if it was an alpha or beta weekend. We got some keys for it, and we did, like, I think we had, like, a 6-hour-long just gaming session that I divided into, like, half-hour episodes and uploaded. But at the time, I hadn't realized that the audio capture software I was going on had a limit on, like, how long the recording could last. So when I got around to editing it, I realized that there's like a 3-hour section in the middle where none of our conversation was saved.
Oh no. Ouch.
I'm just going like, that kind of puts a crimper in things. Oh, hello, Ailey. You're feeling a little icy today.
Ailey. It is nice weather in that the snow is falling down gently. And there's no fog, so you can actually see, like, the mountain and
I could do with some snow here. The heat is coming back.
Yep. So, guys, we kind of missed the guy right over here on top of this wall. He says, there goes another heretic off witch drop. So, yeah, he just saw someone jump in there, I guess.
There's no one out there, but sure.
Yeah. Alright,
you're
so
seeing
I guess
things,
it's time for us to head toward the Gates of Foundation, huh?
Yep, we're
Only the outside, we're not gonna go that far, obviously.
heading out the
Alright,
west
so let's
gate.
get over there. Yeah. Alright. So, when you're going through A Realm Reborn, eventually you have to start going this way.
Oh, there's the start of the music.
Yeah, I love it.
I still just remember the feeling I got the first time I wandered into Coerthas.
Yeah.
Like the first snowy
To me,
environment,
I was
and
like,
just being
wow,
hit with that.
yeah. Friggin' choir music going on.
Do you feel kind of bad for people who like stumble onto Coerthas for the first time at night?
Well, if they linger long enough for the day to hit, then I'm pretty sure they're like, whoa.
Yeah, well, they'll hear it eventually, but there was something that hit me about seeing, like, the new environment being introduced with that.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hello, Rock.
Oh, that's the boss. That's that boss there.
Yep.
What was it? The Rock?
Yep.
Rock of Ages, I believe. Yeah. I killed
Skyfish.
this guy so many times.
Sky fishing is the sole means of survival for countless Ishgardian skyfishers. The strange denizens of the Sea of Clouds.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was reading that.
Oh, it failed.
I wasn't looking at how much time was.
So, in The Realm Reborn, the most you can get out of Ishgard is just the Steps of Faith.
You may look, but you may not.
And you can just go right here, but you can't go any further much. And I don't know if you guys noticed. Hold on, let's just I'm gonna take a step back real quick. Hold on. This part of the gate right here. That gate right here, that first one. I remember. I have not been able to find this video since. But I once stumbled across a live reaction of a fan fest when the Heavensward trailer was aired for the first time. I think it was one of the US like fan fests, I think. Or London, I'm not sure, but I just know I heard English people yelling. they were yelling in English. So, and the moment they saw that gate coming out of the freaking flurry of snow, they screamed. People were screaming when they saw that. Like, you haven't even stepped into Ishgard proper, but just seeing that little bit at the gate, knowing, like, oh my god, it's that. People, like, oh man, they went nuts.
Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, no, sorry. And then, of course, well, you know, because the reason why people was that strong of reaction is that since 1.0, you were not able to get into Ishgard at all. You're only able to just look outside from those gates. And of course, you know, back in 1.0, it used to be green. All of it used to be green.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dalamud, that piece of the thorn, that piece that fell there and behind the mountain, it caused the severe climate change.
I kind of get, like, my memory gaslights me on it. Is my brain, when I walk through these doors, always thinks that there's a ceiling to this area.
Oh.
And then I look up and my brain just always forgets. No, it's open air. You can just.
I think it's because you kind of look at it from down here that you think it's just closed off.
Yeah.
Like right here, with my perspective right now, it looks like it's closed off. And then you fly up and you're like, oh, it's not. And there it is, the steps of faith. So yeah, imagine all the times that people have spent looking out and seeing this castle, being like, one day we'll get to you. One day you'll let us in. Okay, I'm gonna perch right here in the front. There we go.
It's quite a bit of the steps of faith you can kind of walk along without.
Oh wait.
And then you just kind of hit a wall.
Oh wait, you can walk behind it?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh
yeah. Holy crap.
You can just hit a wall eventually, but you can get a little closer. It is a really cool looking city.
I didn't think they would make it walkable. Huh.
Yep.
I think it's funny that, you know, you're seeing this, but then, like, when you do, like, when you do, like, the boss battles and stuff, it just looks so disproportionate. Yeah. Like, Final Steps of Faith, definitely did not look like this.
This just is another reason why I still hold to the view that the areas of Final Fantasy XIV, the outdoor areas, are representations of the environment rather than actual. This is like inch.
So you're saying it's like not to scale?
Yeah. I thought that for a while, ever since I know like a lot of side quests in A Realm Reborn kind of talk like it taking days to travel between the different city states on like Chocobo.
Oh, yeah. And then you're just like, it only takes me 5 minutes. Yeah. Not even.
Yeah. So I'm kind of going like, it's like some the other early Final Fantasy games where when you leave a city, you see the overworld there, but it's your person isn't to scale.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I imagine it'd be pretty rough if, like, you know, it really was to scale and it was, like, large expanses of land you actually had to travel. That'd be a little...
games have done that. Is it one of the Elder Scrolls games I've heard, like Daggerfall? I think that has
technically the online one.
Huge map.
Elder Scrolls Online, I think, too, is also pretty big. Especially with all the expansions added on.
But I think like Daggerfall like had an area you could explore that was like actually inch for inch the size of England.
Oh shit. Man, look at this big old dragon killer.
Yep. It's odd.
Looking kind of rusty too.
It's odd to see this other one that's just like pointing straight up. Pretty much every other one you see is like angled. But this one's just kind of like, nope.
Well, if you time it right, you could still hit something directly above you. On the other hand, but look at this right here. There's a little slot here. It looks like you can pivot it to aim.
Oh, yeah, well, I'd imagine so. It's just... I kind of almost think it would be cool like, if that was like the more like default standby position for them, because it does look more...
Like a castle.
Yeah.
Like a castle tower, yeah, the little pointies.
Oh,
That makes me wonder, some of the ones up there are actually not spires, but dragon killers. On Ishgard.
Those would be very big dragon killers.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen some of these dragons? I'm pretty sure you have. They're pretty big.
And we killed them with normal human-sized weapons.
Yeah. They didn't stand a chance.
I mean,
Alright, you ready to continue
depending
onward?
on what class you've chosen, you can, you know, just punch Nidhogg to death. is one of the kind of funny things I think about if you like play primarily monk, and just how like lore-wise all these like world-ending calamities, and you're just like, I punch it.
I'm gonna punch you.
The very embodiment of despair in the universe. I'm gonna punch it out of existence.
it's kind of canon, or if it's canonically with the Warrior Lights like depiction of Asm.
Mm.
Like in one of the stories that I've read, I remember online where they upload the side stories.
Mm.
They it was talking about a flashback through Emmett Selk basically, and he was overhearing how like Hythlodaeus was just like, oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe this. Our friend once went went to an island to stop a volcanic eruption. And in order to do that, they basically changed all the fire ether into something they can punch. Just to get rid of it and stop it.
Oh, okay.
All because also they wanted to have the grapes.
Yep. It's the achievement fate for the area.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this fucking guy.
I think have I got an achievement for it? I think I've attempted it several times, I know, but I remember I've actually a current area.
I've beaten it like twice, I
wait,
think.
successful complete
Yeah.
fate, he taketh it. Is this like is there a sequel to this one?
I'm not sure. But I just know that this particular one is kind of rough. You don't have a little more people with
Yeah,
you.
you definitely do need a party for this one.
Yeah.
A little pond.
So way back in when Heavensward was current, and I did that fate for the first time, man, a lot of people were coming in to help. It was amazing.
I do appreciate like the little touch that the waters in Coerthas flow, like they use a much slower animation for the water movement.
Oh yeah.
Like it's got that sluggish, starting to ice over feel to it.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
Chinchillas.
Yeah, I remember at one point, like, a lot of us were dying in this fucking, that fate over there. I remember at some point, I was laying there and I'm like, well, this field is looking kind of corpsey.
Yeah.
And so it made someone laugh.
Yeah, it's just a lot of wide area, like high damage AoEs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's because the tells were a little harder back then.
Hmm. Oh
So
yeah,
you really had to remember what
because Cyclops used to be, it was more like you had to look at the cues in the chat that the Cyclops was giving. Because I think that's still
that, or just memorize.
I think that's still left over in like the second Orm Vale boss.
Yeah.
But
Yes, because the Arm Vale boss was harder. Now they made it easier because they actually show you the tells.
yeah, I just remember kind of being confused. Like, what does it mean? Like all these text prompts I'm getting up in my chat box.
Are you gonna stay floating there, or are you gonna keep moving?
What do you mean floating?
You're like hovering there in front of the pond in my screen.
Oh no.
You're not disconnecting, are you?
I don't
Whoa,
think
okay.
so. Oh boy.
Oh wow, you flew across right now. Okay.
I'd been slowly kind of like moving towards White Brim and wondering why you weren't following.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you're like, like I said over there, you're... Alright, but we have to go that way anyway to go to White Brim Front. I was like, he's just like, just flying there and not moving. Also, hi Andy, welcome.
I'm not getting these back issues.
At least you're not getting the Pokeball of Death.
White Brim front.
Obviously, this means that later on, we're going to have to take a screenshot of the Crystal Tower.
Windy.
Because that is the, come on, that's the main thing in Mor Dhona.
And that was
And
hours
then
basically.
retroactively add in the thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah. I know what it's like when you're sitting there waiting for a game to update Ellie that you're wanting to play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't often have that experience with updates so much, because most games I play, the updates aren't so big that it keeps me playing. More, I know when I'm like, installing a new game. Hello, guards.
For you, it takes overnight or more. For me, it's like 20 minutes.
Depends on the game.
Depends how many gigabytes it is, yeah.
The recent ones I was just
Hey, a
reinstalling.
little motorcycle. Just a little Lalafell motorcycle. It's so funny. Alright, here we are.
A bard practicing their art.
Yep.
Striking dummies.
They're just practicing their skill rotation.
I've never noticed before, but are there any other areas that have both like two different levels of striking dummy?
Level 1, level 1,
Level 50.
level 50. Oh, interesting.
Most of them I've only ever seen them like they're all the same level.
Yeah, like they're right to scales. Yeah, usually they have it to according to where the area is.
Yeah.
The soft flesh under the jaw, that's their weak spot. Oh, this guy doesn't say anything. Ooh, they got the glowy bow.
That's Heaven's Words. I
Really?
believe. Is it? No, maybe it's not. I'm curious now. Sorry, friend. I'm going to examine you. What is that? Rosenbook. Oh, it's the like Geralt Masterworks
Oh, okay.
one. So like the not what like the lower level tombstone gear.
Tennis.
The one like
Uh-huh.
the one tier down from the augmented armworks.
Oh, okay. Hey, Yako. Oh, you're gonna lurk? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and sleep. Listen to us talk. Let it soothe you to bed.
Mooney
So it
can
looks like these guys are getting reprimanded.
vouch that my voice can send people to sleep.
Oh, I know. It's so relaxing to hear. Many times I've drifted off and nodded off at,
Yep.
at my desk, just listening to
I'm
them
just
stream.
that boring to listen to.
No, you're just... Your voice is just that calming.
Hello, sir.
And as I said, people love an English accent. It's Wilderness shimmering waters, teeming with life innumerable and unimaginable.
Oh.
In the Sea of Clouds dwell far more fantastic species, unlike anything you might find in the Five Seas. Take up the pole and cast the line on your Oh. Is this for, fishing?
She must be a sky fisher.
Probably.
Hello, sir. Do you sell anything unique? Alright, sad. What's it used for? Just, there are no recipes requiring that item. What is it for then? Why are you selling sand at
Anything here?
100,000 gil a bag?
It's crystal sand.
Very nonchalant most times. Ocean is actually. That's what people are like when I'm reading something in game. It's like easier to kind of imagine what emotions I want to convey. Whereas I don't really
Yeah.
think about my emotions much of the time when I'm just talking.
I wouldn't say it's neutral, but it is like... You're very consistent.
Ellie is,
But I don't think
Ellie
it's, like,
is
so
calling
neutral.
it nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Is my default tone.
Hold on, you're not gonna look at the rest of the deck over here? Oh. This guy has frostbite.
Oh. No cure for that.
Sorry,
sir.
man. Yeah, you're about to lose your toes, man.
Hello, sir.
Anything for you? The dragons never rest, nor shall we.
Oh.
Come to win yourself too, huh?
This guy over here is kind of like, so all these new changes in Ishgard, but you know what? It doesn't really make a difference to me, because my day is exactly the same.
This guy, then why are you down here with us?
Oh, leading from the front.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we got some wounded. Neither your life nor death will be forgotten. Oh, they're dead.
Oh.
Well, that one is dead. He's not moving either. Damn, they nearly bit it all. Oof. Ouch.
Just watching a wee short talking about one of... it wasn't actually an Australian snake this time, it was a Mexican snake. Can't remember the name of it.
Mexican
but,
snake.
Yep. And how...
Which way are we going? You keep going left and right, and I don't know where you're gonna go.
I suppose it's a tower.
The tower here? Okay.
But the thing is, I see you moving in a certain direction, so I go to follow you. But then, because of the ping, I think we're...
Yeah, but then I see you turn away, and I'm like, okay, are we going this way then, or...?
I don't know who's following who.
The mess hall.
Yeah.
Reminds you of that meme where it's like those geese flying and they're like, okay, so where are we going? We've been following you the whole time. And then the poor goose like starts sweating.
How can I be
It's like a whole dragon.
How can I be expected to fight on an empty stomach? I'm not derelict in duty. I'm incapable of duty. Sir, you've got a huge plate of sausages and ham sitting in front of you?
God,
The
I'm
only
so
reason-
hungry. I must eat something soon.
Well, okay, she generally doesn't have food in front of her, so maybe she's not been served yet. Oh,
Yeah.
what about just... I would call it a chicken,
Whole
but I
chicken?
don't know if... Do we have chickens in Final Fantasy XIV?
Yeah, we do. We've seen those. I mean, there's Enkidu. It's gonna be chickens. I mean, there's even the Easter event that had the chickens fighting the hatching bunnies. They had the black eyes of death, too.
I just don't see them show up.
I don't suppose you visited Falcon's Nest, have you? I heard they unveiled a fantastic new relief there during the ceremony. Right before Nidhogg came along, that is. I suppose another reason I have to go and visit my little brother over there. He cooks for the garrison like I do here. Not as well, mind, but he's got potential, I'll grant you that. Oh, okay, so we can look out for his brother when we go to Falcon's Nest.
Indeed. Oh yeah, it's the star-shaped bell peppers.
Ah. It's all a matter of cold outside. Wet, dry, sticking, lancing. Unless we could get some hot food at Tula's nights, it will take the heart from them.
Star-shaped.
Oh yeah, they are star-shaped.
Hello, Nippy. I nearly missed your
Up we
existence.
go.
Oh, she's not supposed to be here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It's
She's
kind
just
of a-
hiding out over here. Okay.
Like, it's cold outside and there's wolves, and I just need somewhere to hide. Knights here, friendly enough. When they're not following a heretic inquisitor.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
Oh, he's just sleeping.
'Twas my plan to split the dreaded worm on the point of my lance, but it seems you have stolen my chance at glory. Don't worry, sir. I'm sure you could have taken Nidhogg in a fight.
Ah, staring there. This one had a very interesting one. Hey man, when you come over to my bunk.
I was- I just realized that bunks don't even have like a mattress or anything on them. It's just like straight wooden plank.
Yeah. Just like the ones that we saw in the, remember the Ulster Folk Museum when we saw the ship?
Mm.
They literally were just sleeping on a wooden board. Because they were like makeshift, like beds, basically. Improvised beds.
You're sending your knights out to fight dragons. You should treat them a little better. Oh look,
Yeah, dang.
we've got the officers'
Oh.
beds here. With mattresses and
With the
all.
fancy blankets, too.
Sure, have some other beds so the squires can look over and just seethe with jealousy.
Yeah. Hey, Dromont. You honor White Brim with your presence. On behalf of the garrison, I salute your momentous victory over the dreaded worm. Your deeds have laid the foundation for true change in Ishgard, for a lasting peace. As always, however, there remain those stone-headed few who persist in clinging to the old ways. Yeah, we're aware of that.
Hello, sir. Who are you?
I mean,
don't know if I've spoken to you.
I mean, it carried on over to, like, freaking Endwalker with the blasphemies.
Hmm.
I heard about Snowcloak, who you faced there, I mean. I'm glad you're on our side, Scion. Damn right. Just gotta feel bad for the people who make an enemy out of the Warrior Light.
I do hope we see more scenes where there are enemies who kind of recognize Warrior of Light and kind of go, no, we're not going to participate in this fight. I don't remember what quest line it is, but I'm fairly certain there's one side quest or something where you confront a couple of robbers, and two of them are I can't remember. I mean, there's 3 bad guys, and either one of them or 2 of them are all like, "Oh, we can take this person. Let's go. We'll beat them up and then rob the person we were planning to rob anyway." And then the other person's kind of like, I know who this person is. We're gonna step this one out, guys. This robbery isn't worth it.
That's hilarious.
I mean, that's the way it goes, Ellie. Like when you sometimes don't notice people in your life until you notice them, and then you can't not notice them.
Very poetic.
I remember that being the case at school. Like I don't know.
Oops.
I never noticed the same people until I actually kind of got to know them.
Oh, I yeeted myself. Well, I'm gonna jump. Geronimo! Ow. I survived.
Look at you breaking your ankles.
More than my ankles at this point.
Ow.
Oh, there you are. It's the fastest way down. Okay, so we haven't gone into that building over there, those doors. We went in that one over there, to the left.
Oh yeah, we did. I forgot we actually went instead.
Yeah, we went through there. This way, love. To the left, to the left.
Already. What's in here?
Also, I forgot the AC is on. Give me a second, I'm gonna turn off my fan.
Cells here are home to all manner of cultists and heretics. You do well not to provoke them.
Okay.
Let's have a wee look in the dungeons.
Off to the dungeons. How fun.
No one there. Oh, hello, Boyle. Cower, you vermin! Crawl on your soft bellies! Receive the kiss of the dragon! Renounce the wet pulp of your flesh!
Oh, apparently he's a quest I haven't done yet.
Oh. He's just a little mad for me.
Oh, they cannot keep me down here.
Well, you've been down here for a while, sir. Also, yeah.
Kind of reminds me of something pretty funny. In Skyrim, if you're a female character and you get pulled into prison, you do have one lockpick with you usually.
Hmm.
And I heard it's not the case with the male characters.
Oh, I try to avoid committing crimes in games like that. I do
Keep
lawful
eyes
good.
open card game, Radley. Oh. Poor guy.
It's okay, sir.
What?
Anyone in here? Oh, just a box.
Nope. Just an empty room. The implication is that, you know, apparently female characters are hiding something in a certain area to smuggle it in. Like, alright, here's my way out. Make it last. Make it work.
I still remember in the live-action Thunderbirds movie, there was a... you had Lady Penelope remove a wire from her bra to use it as a lockpick.
Oh. That's pretty smart.
Born into such a house as mine, where else to aim but the pinnacle? My destiny is to serve as a temple knight, for the greater glory of Ishgard. How's that working out for you, sir? Has that been your wish since A Realm Reborn first began?
A lot of these people have quests that I can't really talk to them.
Oh.
A hammer is a dangerous thing in a hand on numb. The smith of winter has my fingers in her vice. I have a need of an occasional thaw by the fire, or I'm liable to send that hammer flying into a nightly noggin. Jeez. Oops. It goes flying.
Oh, it's hard to keep your grip on something when your hands cold.
Your hands are frozen, yeah. No. You've always had a way with words.
Sounds like you got rejected strongly.
Yeah.
Did you see what she had to say?
Oh, her?
No, the woman
The
outside.
Slayers of Dragons could catch up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would be warmer with a corpse.
Hello, sir. Oh,
I just fell on my backside, that's all.
I
really fell on my ass.
I've done that before when it's been icy outside. Just like probably just. Well, I've never fell on my ass. I've fallen on my back, which.
Knocks the wind out of you.
Oh yeah, I happened to do it. I was walking down our driveway.
Uh-huh.
To my mom's house, and I was just kind of like, I had got the wind knocked out of me, and I was like, I just need to lie here and recover a little bit. But it happened to be just as the post van came up, and the guy, he kind of like stopped and goes, "Sir, are you okay?" I'm just sitting there lying like half up on the curb, just going, yeah, just recovering.
Oh man. She's gone and I couldn't save her.
Some patients must make do with food and bed rest.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, according to Astidian, most of like the severe cases have now been transferred to Ishgard proper. So it's kind of just mild injuries now treated here.
Uh-huh.
I suppose it kind of makes sense having done deferment stuff, because part of what you do in deferment is help set up a hospital.
Uh-huh. Oh. Damn, I really gotta get around to doing that shit.
It is quite nice, and I think you can do, like, you can just do all the story quests for it, like, one after another. You don't actually need to do any crafting, gathering stuff for it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. No, I don't want this one. Alright, give me the bird.
Oh, botanist friend. Oh no, you're a fishing rod on your back, not a hatchet. The true test of a knight comes against a foes he cannot slay. The cold is indeed harsh, but the snow shall only serve to harden my resolve. Well,
You can see
Thank you.
Ishgard over there.
Yep. All illuminated.
Mm-hmm.
And this right here is a fishing spot.
Oh. Not that I can see anything there, I just see a cliff.
The cliff is the fishing spot.
Yeah, I know, but I don't see anything that makes it any special.
Well, you don't see anything that makes it special, you just... This is one of the places you can cast a fishing rod and fish things. It's not like there's any specific markers or anything, it's just any body of water, or any body of clouds, or any body of sand, or space, or ether chemicals. You can fish in a lot of things in Final Fantasy XIV.
And down we go. Which, the only real other reason I think to be down here was just to find the the real Inquisitor who fell to his death here.
Why the spikes? I do wonder.
Oh. I think that's part of the base of White Front,
But why?
probably.
Why spikes?
Yeah.
I just can't stand it. So, I don't mind. For me, it's just when I can't escape the heat, which because my house has no form of AC and has really good insulation, it tends to, when we have several warm days in a row, the house gets really warm and you just can't do anything about it. Frozen
So
wyvern.
here we have a...
This is a pretty big wyvern, to be fair. Wyverns normally aren't this size.
Pretty big, yeah.
And we are just walking over its corpse.
Stepping on its body. I mean, you didn't have to copy what I was doing.
Sorry, friend.
Alright, let's get out of here. Line up.
To the bridge.
So, let's see, that means... Yes, going this way, and then down that way.
Stone Vigil.
Oops, wrong button. Oh god, that's another one. Another dungeon I get a lot too. Stone Vigil and Zamile Darkhold. Why is it always the Coerthas ones? Goddamn.
Well, I kind of get Darkhold because I feel like the between level 40 and 50, like that's when your experience drop off starts to happen a little bit, and it takes a little longer to grind levels. So I find you tend to have to do more runs of those dungeons. So people who are experienced grinding would probably be running those.
I mean, I did find out that, because I remember when I was doing, you know, getting Sari through Around My Born, I remember I did reach a point where I didn't have enough experience, and all I had to do was just go and just finish my hunting log. I literally killed everything on the hunting log, and I got my experience.
Yep.
So I think... Go ahead.
You can't underestimate the hunting log.
Yeah. Oh, we're flying up.
Just to get a bit of a closer look. I don't think we can get too much of a closer look. Bless you.
Thank you. Hang on, I think I gotta get a tissue. Okay.
Don't think you can really get any closer for a look in. No.
Probably not. Yeah, there's a visible wall that stops you.
You get pretty high up and see that it looks very empty inside.
Yeah. Yet another place that's not really up to scale from what the dungeon
Yeah.
looks like. Wait, there's someplace I can land on over here? This thing?
Yep. I think just
Oh.
a tower.
Yeah, this little random tower.
Okay, going backwards now.
Yep.
Do you remember coming here quite a bit for... I can't remember what kept bringing me back here.
Uh-huh.
But like this little section where the dragonflies are.
Yeah. Sometimes fates will bring me over here.
Might have been fates. Into the canyon.
Yep. The dust loves you, Mooney. No, it seems like I'm fighting off something. My tonsils are still kind of irritated, but it's a little better today.
Speaking of sneezing, I know I need to, next time at the supermarket, pick up some antihistamines. I think
Yeah, you got the...
I think
Or you're telling me about the hay fever.
I'm feeling the start of it, I think.
Uh-oh.
Never a fan of hay fever.
I don't think anyone is.
I just run into someone and like, I enjoy getting all blocked up.
I enjoy not being able to breathe through my nose. With my watery, itchy eyes.
Yeah. I don't get it as bad in my nose, but my eyes really suffer during hay fever season.
Uh-huh. You know, I've never seen the fate. Supposedly brings up the behemoth here.
Yeah, never have I. I wonder if it's one of those ones where you don't see it unless you're close enough to it.
I don't know, maybe. I would think there'd be like, I don't know, like some kind of like weather tell.
Maybe there is, but I've never really
It's such
paid too much attention to it.
Uh-huh. Because I feel like it'd be on par with Iccirrion or something, you know, like something like that. Or Odin. Or the nine-tailed fox in the Stormblood areas.
Yeah. There's his Pride Rock.
Oh, yeah.
From the good old 2.0 trailer.
Yeah. When he's roaring on top of it, yeah.
The Simba wannabe.
It's a shame that there's no other implement of like using this area either.
Yeah. I think you kind of come up with a little bit during the Heavensward Dark Knight quest.
Oh yeah, you do.
It is just
Oh, there's really not much, huh?
Nope.
Just empty.
Ominous quiet.
Yeah.
A big cliff. Are there gathering spots here, I wonder? I can't search by gathering spot. I can only see that there are. I have to know if there were any resources in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose actually something I could do is
Alright.
I could just. Where is Miner? Nope, there are no. There's no resource nodes here.
Yeah.
The snow cloak.
Yep. Good old snow cloak.
A dungeon I very much enjoyed the
I love
first time
how.
I did it. And now I'm kind of
Yeah, I.
not fussed on.
Oh. I always just think of the two instances that Alphino got a little embarrassed.
Oh.
One is the when he's like, "Oh, I'm freezing over here," and he's wearing the
Yeah.
Hoverborn outfit, which is like great. And then you just see Minfield walking in with a nice coat and everything.
Yeah.
Like completely
No
averting,
one to
like,
blame but
"Oh, I don't
yourself.
have a limited Yeah, I don't have a limited wardrobe. I have a coat." This icy book holds my heart, and not a day or night in the last 5 years have I not felt the weight of winter upon my breast. Okay.
There's a settlement.
That's all fine and dandy.
Yep, I am familiar with Falcon's Nest.
Ah.
Oh yeah, because there is like an alternate entrance that you use to get to the amphitheater, isn't there, in Western Coerthas? Like you go down into the valley, and that's where you recruit Izel.
Also, I think, yeah, I think we just saw a Fate boss, like, kind of disappear.
Yep. No more crocodile.
Mm. Oh yeah, and then the second time that he got embarrassed was during the MSQ, and they're like, "Alright, kidnap the girl." Yeah. I think they were just trying to bait someone to come out, and then, they were trying to kidnap Alpha now, so that way they can, like, have, like, some kind of hostage situation. And then everyone else comes by. The Crystal Braves, yeah, I remember the Crystal Braves showed up, and it was post Reborn, now that I think about it. For sure. And, yeah, the Crystal Braves show up, they're like, "Alright, we got him. We got the heretics." And they're like, "Are you alright, Commander?" And then he's like, "Yep, it's just my pride."
Yep. Not as funny as it was, I think.
Oh, I didn't see there was someone here. Got anything to say? No? Okay.
When Estinian mistakes Alizé for Alphino.
Oh yeah. You become more rugged. He tells her. I don't think a girl wants to hear that.
I am not Alphino.
Yeah. Is that person up there by the ice like the only one that's up here? I mean, there's an actual person over there, like they're a player, but NPC-wise, I don't see anyone else.
Nope, I'm not seeing anyone up here. Just our one researcher friend.
Yeah. It's just not a matter of training your eyes, I fear. Without foreknowledge or serendipity, we'll never find every tunnel. The very land conspires against us, the broken ice ever reforming to conceal the entrances. Alright, time to run, since we already went through here.
What's this? I don't think I have, Ellie. I'm not quite sure I understand the question.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that one either.
Hello, ice sprites. Go by ice sprites. Into the tunnel.
Uh-huh. Ah, yes, the tunnel where, you know, some sprouts
Yep.
die if they're not prepared.
Sure. In the, I think up until Shadowbringers, those battles where you have. Oh, speaking of,
Oh, yeah, there he is.
oh, they're actually.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to let them have the fight, but I'm going to have a barrier. I'm going to fight you, mud puppy.
Alright. I think I could just auto-hit him, right?
Uh,
Bonk. Oh, shit!
Yeah, you're level 95. You're gonna.
Take the killing blow, man! Kill him! I've got him on me. Kill him. Alright. Hey, there we go. I don't know if we helped him or... I only gave him like one bonk. Yep.
This is one of the reasons I do
Oh.
I do enjoy the game being an MMO. I don't do a lot of
Yeah.
social stuff in it, but it's nice just on occasion to kind of see other people and.
Yeah, it's kind of why, like I said, this is why whenever I'm in the area, sometimes I just fly through here. I'm like, let me just check. Hopefully no one died. If they did, I just switch to Sage and res them. Or sometimes I'm here just in time like that, and you're able to save them. It's just ridiculous how, like, that thing is so freaking powerful if you're really not prepared.
Yeah, I think it's not until Shadowbringers they chain from Shadowbringers on. I feel they made like those combat items the cast time much shorter.
Yeah.
Because I always found in A
'Cause
Realm
you
of
had to-
War and Heavensward and I think in Stormblood. But I remember so often
You
like
have to be
finding it really
fast.
difficult to get the timing right on when you use the item so it's not interrupted by the enemy's auto attack.
For me, I just know you just gotta do it fast. Like,
Yeah.
the moment he pops up, you just gotta be ready to hit those keys right now.
Hmm.
And in my case, buttons, remote buttons, because I had to use the controllers. I had to be especially fast and know what I'm gonna hit to bring up the right commands.
The tower.
Yes, the
again?
tower.
Monument Tower. Where we shelter with Biggs and Wedge after we saved him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hello, Sir Knights. Any goings on here? They're a long way from home. Hey, Gridania's not that way. Hello.
I believe.
You've done well to brave the frozen wilderness, adventurer. Stay a while and be warm.
Oh, thank you.
One of the friendly people in Ishgard.
Uh-huh.
Staircase. Cool. Imagine in reality,
Yeah,
like
in
this
another-
being like how you had to get to your office to work.
Oh man. You know what? I am going to give it a little bit of a pass because it is nowhere near as bad as the castles I saw over there, with very tight staircases, with uneven steps. At least here they're symmetrical.
They're not trapped stairs.
Yeah. I mean, the man who must patrol the gaze. No, my friend. The gaze?
That is
Where's that
the
at?
ice cave
Oh,
in the
down
hill,
over there. Yeah.
full of plasmoids.
Isn't that Halone's area?
I believe it is.
Because I remember we even had to go there for when we're doing the Aglaya
Yeah, the Myths
quest.
of Realm stuff.
Yeah.
A bottle is missing. Oh,
Bottle's missing. Explain yourselves.
you're not leaving snow and ice in your wake, I hope. The melted stuff is right hazardous, mark you. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble.
Ooh,
I have survived
ouch.
countless campaigns against the dragons. I would sooner not be remembered as the knight who was undone by a puddle. The laughter would surely follow me all the way to the great beyond. I suppose with floors like this and with stairs like that, like dragging in snow and ice on your boots would actually be a safety hazard.
Yeah, for sure. Which house has the roses? Is it Halloran?
Hallie and Arde.
That's how you say it? Oh,
I don't.
Halloran.
Maybe.
I would not know.
I don't know if it's ever voiced.
Yeah, me either. That's kind of why I just said Halloran, because it's easier to say. I do appreciate that they kind of talked about it a little more too in the that one. In that one, what's it called? Was that the one? Yeah, it was the one from this year at the Valentians event.
Hmm.
And that, yes, they're like, hello, like that house did have like roses, of course, and they actually cultivated them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Stairs. No mortal man can
Yeah.
survive such a drop. Wanna bet?
Ha, watch me. Oh, okay, you can't go in there.
Where you can go though is
Anything else here? Okay.
where are you
Oh,
going?
did you go in there?
Nope, I'm up here.
Oh, you're up. Oh, okay. Oh god, how high up are you?
Where are you?
Oh, you're down here.
Oh, you come with.
Oh. Oh, you can actually walk
Yep,
on here.
another random little point which was inaccessible before flying.
Yeah. Oh, there's a hawk flying over there.
Nope.
Hawks. There's two of them.
I've seen a good few sparrowhawks locally in the last month.
Oh, look, you could see a...
And
Oh,
Garlean
shit, which one is that? Is that the... Is that
That's
cat...
just a Garlean outpost.
Cape
It's
Westwind?
not given a name.
It looks like Westwind, because it has the little round... Oh, no, they all have that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's just one of their like docking rings.
Yeah.
It's just kind of described as an outpost that the Garleans built to keep an eye on Ishgard. Because I think the Garleans were kind of concerned that if Ishgard ever finishes its war for the dragons, or gets distracted from it, this is this is like a nation we actually need to worry about.
Yeah.
Because
That is interesting, though.
compared to the other three city-states in Eorzea, Ishgard is the most militarized.
It definitely is. It had to be.
But these guys,
Oh, wow, you can really see all the red there.
these guys made their entire culture fighting giant mythical beings.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't think it's too much different fighting a bit of Magitech armor.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Wow.
It is brighter
That's
than I
pretty bright
remember.
blue. Yeah, gotta get off my bird, because that bird is very bright blue, too.
There's the mark of the Fury. Up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Close. Splish, splash. Little puddle. The Fury's Gaze. From being called the Fury's Gaze, I kind of always expect there to be like some kind of like an open thing you can look through and like have a sight line, but it's very there's not much you can actually see from inside it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Ah, stop running. Just tilt the stick. Okay. And the music's back.
There it is. Not much of Coerthas left.
Yep.
I remember this on this waterfall is where one of the pieces of borrowed armor, I believe, is.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one, yeah. Ah, yes. Another piece that fell over here. So it looks like it's two different pieces that fell from Dalamud.
This is one of the,
there.
if I remember correctly, this is one of the internment hulks to do with
Yeah.
the coils. Just
Yeah, that seems about right.
all the red crystal.
Yeah.
It has made
Wasn't
quite a
there, like,
cool
a
impact
path?
crater.
Yeah, wasn't there like a pathway or something that goes into it?
There's... I don't think you can actually, like, go down the pathway. But I think it's implied kind of here. There's, like, a passage down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I also know this is where you have a confrontation with Iccirrion.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
He does takes the high ground, looks down at you, delivers his little monologue.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Iccirrion. I always thought it was interesting that after you fight him and then you meet him again, he's like, "No, don't worry, I'm not gonna fight you again."
I
He has to be
learned
sure.
my-
He's like,
I
"No, I'm
learned
not
my
here to
lesson."
fight." Sometimes people just don't learn a lesson until they get a beating from the warrior light.
Or several, in the case of some of our antagonists. Like,
Yeah.
what's his face from Stormblood?
Xenos?
No, you know, what's his face?
Oh,
The guy whose name you don't remember.
that guy, yeah.
That guy.
I mean, I know, personally, I know his name. I'm just trying to remember it, though. Oh, gosh.
It sounds like you don't remember it.
That was not on purpose this time, though. Last time it was just in character, that's it. This time it's like, it's spread. I actually forgot.
You are assimilating Sari.
Yes, I am. The guy who, goes through all the Stormblood trying to fight you. I want his rematch over and over, he keeps losing.
Even goes as far as...
Interesting how there's so many...
Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna say it's interesting how there's so many, like, counterparts, like, in Stormblood. Because, like, first you have, what's your name? Yatsuyu, and then there's Fordola.
Hmm.
They're basically, like, foils to each
Yeah.
other. And then you have Xenos and then that guy. God, I can't remember his name.
Because he's not.
Grimlock! It's Grimlock! I remember now, it's Grimlock! I told you I knew it. It just took me a minute.
Don't do him the honor of remembering his name.
Listen, the role player can remember. The character doesn't have to.
The air of the Vale is thick with noxious gases, fatal even in small doses. It's a shame that mechanic never actually is relevant.
Oh. These students make glitter, but no gold awaits here. Only death and suffering. Okay.
It's fool's gold, except instead of being a rock, it's a toxic gas.
Yep. Oh man, here we go. It's coming up.
Sun.
No.
The sun is coming up. I see it rising over that hill.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mor Dhona.
I know. I'm being obtuse on purpose. All of the
Seven echoes.
Did this little corridor
Yes.
always have a name like that?
I don't remember. More donuts.
Mor Dhona.
We made it.
In Mor Dhona. And you're just waiting for me now.
Yeah, I'm already here. With the little piece of green that's here.
This place is warm enough for me to get out of my winter clothes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta had to change.
I've got my classic adventuring gear.
Oh right, okay. Hold on. I have to go into the thing proper.
Oh, you're not in the sanctuary?
Yeah, we're still there. Now I'm in Revenant's Toll.
Hello, friend. You have nothing to say. You're just gonna stare.
Oh, I actually had. Huh, okay. Alright, glamour plate. Let's see. What do I have that is adventure-like? We've gotta have several. Well, just changing the glam for now, but let me see, hold on. What do I want to be?
Use the force.
No, I've done ninja before. She does summer. I haven't been around walking around as a summoner. Not yet, anyway. Glamour plate. Do I have any other special glamours for this? None of these really speak adventure. Oh, okay, never mind. I will switch back to warrior.
You are not prepared, my dear.
And I was not prepared. But don't worry, I found one that works. This is pretty casual.
Just go Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, why not? It works.
I do like the Wayfarer gear that you get.
It does look nice, yeah.
Just very classic adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the kind of like scarf of you get. Why am I looking at the Sony bell?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to pay attention to what my retainers are doing right now. Finger on any of the splinters and I'll cut. I'd like to see you try, sir. A lot of people feel,
Yeah, I like to see
a
it
lot of
try.
people in the Realm Reborn feel they can threaten the Warrior of Light. Remember which of us went to space and fought like the embodiment of despair?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Your measurements were rather larger than expected. And no, I shan't tell you which
It's
ones.
crafting.
Did you get the same dialogue?
No,
Rita?
they... Rita just says your measurements were rather larger than I expected.
Oh, so you did, yeah, it was
Oh,
the same.
yeah. Okay, I get the same one. If Rowena has the gaze of a dead-eyed serpent, then Totaro's stare is alike to a raptor with sighted prey. Each is bloody terrifying in her own way.
Hello, sir. No comment.
Oh, nothing.
Nope, never a Rogadin who can't lift a box. Been a while since you've seen one of you.
Yeah. These must all be moved to the find at once.
All the fancy shops. You stock only the rarest of luxury items available nowhere else in this realm. It's only natural, however, that such exclusivity exact a heavy toll upon one's purse. Or you sell like the gilded, yeah.
Oh
50.
yeah, the very expensive ones.
Yeah, the 50 million mounts.
Yeah.
Do you sell...
Hello, Rowena.
Is that how you pronounce it? Rowena?
I heard that's how you're supposed to say it, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was Rowena.
Oh.
There's only one E.
Well, it's a short walk to the one outside, but when you're as busy as I am, every minute of every hour of every day matters.
Okay, so that's a functional mini for it. Far East. Alright, I have to talk to someone else for it.
Oh yeah, apparently me too.
Right. Rowena doesn't do any actual work herself. Just sends you off to deal with horror people.
I like how there's an alternative to her in the first.
And in Alexandria as well.
Oh, I haven't seen the Alexandria one, or I don't remember. I think it's a dead end.
Hello, Christiana.
Right? Oh, I see. No one here.
Because you don't do relic weapon stuff. Rhoda wouldn't even give me a stall, but just you wait and see. A few more customers and I'll make big profits. Then I'll have my own stall. Wait, no. A whole building. Bigger than the House of Splendors. Because I'm sure lots of people are coming by for your animal weapon modification. What do you even sell again? Enchanted rubber, fast-drying carbon coat, divine water, and fast-acting allium catalysts. That all require weird combinations of items. I'm sure that's going to earn you profits.
Hold on, I might switch the stage after all.
Back to Gridania. Oh, right, the original stage.
There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
I approve of
This looks
Garrow.
pretty, Yep.
Are any of my classes that are fitted with Garrow? I have plans for Garrow. Where is Garrow? Samurai.
Samurai.
my own Garrow gear. I've got the Blood Elves. I do not need to see the gauges take up screen space.
All your little stickers.
This is my non-combat HUD.
Just those pokey heels.
Hmm?
They should be so impractical. The heels on these boots. I don't even notice that they're like
yeah.
basically spikes. Oh man, these boots would be a weapon action now that I think about it. Just kick someone in the face with this. Oof.
Hello, everyone.
Deadly.
Or tables, really. Oh, these not Lala suitable tables.
Apparently not.
Great to see you. The cafe is doing well, I'm happy to say. Folk are coming from far and wide just for our Far Eastern dishes. Things are positively rosy with Anzu and her father too. Life's good all in all, and I've nothing to complain about. Well, to be completely honest, my fire for adventure has flared up again. And in my spare time, I've been off collecting tombstones with the old crowd. Needless to say, not a word of this to anyone.
Is this culinary stuff?
What? Possibly? I think so.
Yeah, because I don't see.
I think this is
like...
Stormblood Culinarian. You helped set up a like a cultural exchange kitchen, I think.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This is a store full of boxes and
yep, just a storeroom.
green peas.
The beans. So, Mor Dhona, it was the end-game area of A Realm Reborn, so you can bet that at the time, a lot of people were hanging out over here. I think it was, it was still pretty popular too when I was going through it with, when
Lady Rowena will not
current.
suffer riffraff in her new establishment.
Flamine! You're doing well, I trust. I've been busy writing letters to those who lent aid to the Scions, thanking them and asking for their continued support. And when you know, I received a reply from Lady Emelians herself. She's invited me to visit the Levier's estate and meet with her in person. I'm quite looking forward to it. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I think I've got something different, because it sounds like she's talking from after a meeting for me.
Oh.
Joseph, I was just reflecting on our time together in Charlian. It was my first meeting with Emelians in person, and your presence, though unexpected, was heartening. She made quite an impression, I must say. Elegant, graceful, and with beauty matched perhaps only by her cunning. It is a rare sight to see Rowena outmaneuvered with such finesse. I should have expected nothing less from the Lady of House Levier. Which reminds me, it has been far too long since I last spoke with Alphino and Alize. Mayhap, when time allows, I'll invite them for a spot of tea as well. I'm trying to remember, I think it's had to do with like a crafting quest? Hello, Sidoni. You don't even have small talk options, you're business only.
I don't even see anyone there.
That's another relic weapon vendor.
Oh, of course.
There are quite a lot of them you have to deal with when you're making your realm-born relic weapons. Ugh, that was a grind. And an expensive one.
Oof.
Those blue skies. Whoa, the weather is good. I want to go and look at one of my favorite views.
Oops, wrong button. Wrong button too. Damn it.
You'll get it, dear. There's only so many wrong combinations you can press. I still love this.
Well, we know where the thumbnail's gonna be. Oh, I can't jump on this. Damn.
You just have the Crystal Tower and the Watcher of the Lake in the same screen.
Yeah. It is pretty cool. I believe there's a rope that you can, like, stand on I'm not sure it was one of these.
You should never stray too far from your roots, proper adventurer, no matter how far you rise. Remember, no one can spell success without you.
Wait, where are you at?
I'm just down to the markets now.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there was
I'm
much
just
else
checking
up
that there's
there.
no one else here. Yeah.
You invite me to find a better turnip in all the realm. Well, given that this isn't a turnip, I don't think that's going to be difficult.
Hey, look! Carbuncle.
Oh.
It's up there.
Oh, hello, Carbuncle.
I wonder if that one that the one summoners has lost.
Hmm. Quite possibly. But I cannot pet that Carbuncle.
My copy of Oh No Removed was here this morning. Oh wait, yeah, there they are. That's the Mikode.
Oh. Oh, the Carbuncle's disappeared.
Oh, the Carbuncle is still there for me.
It's gone for me. It was there. It's run off now. You call that a knife?
Oh,
Now
to me.
this here's a knife.
Now where in Nothica's name did that girl go? Her summoner is looking for her.
Sir, that's not a knife. That's a fishing rod.
Oh.
If you say so.
I'm just following the summoner right now.
No. Yeah, the carbuncle is still missing my side.
Oh, it's still there on my screen. And the Mikode summoner is like sniffing around for her.
Yeah, I can see the summoner. No sign of carbuncle.
Look up, just look up. Ugh. I wonder if the carbuncle switches like spots whenever it runs off.
Possibly. What kind of place is this? This facility was established under the auspices of the Adventurers Guild. It used to be situated a short distance to the west, but the calamity laid the original camp to waste. When the reconstruction of Iccirrion camps began across Eorzea, it was decided that Revenant's Toll would be relocated to where we now stand. May help you wonder where the camp got its name. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, she disappeared.
Oh, she's
The summoner, she
still
just went through a door and...
Still there for me.
Oh wait, she came back out.
Oh, I think she's about to leave for
She
me.
went. Oh.
Carbuncle is still gone.
Carbuncle might have moved somewhere else in your HUD, maybe. Oh, I remember doing the little Doma kids. Like,
Oh yeah, the
quests
Doman
here.
Adventurers Guild.
Yeah. This place is really going lively.
It's actually kind of grown a little bit quieter now, though, since everyone's relocated back to Doma.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point was for them to evacuate. They had to get away.
Oh, child, what are you doing up here?
I'm a kitten!
Oh. Wish you could join the Doman Adventurers Guild. We want special adventures and wear special hats.
Oh, they're gone now, kid.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Is the Adventurers Guild gone? I thought like they were some of the ones who did stay.
I thought most of them left.
towers.
You're checking out the towers over here?
Yep, but no one's there. Hello again, Slackborn.
Oh, yes. I remember being able to enter this area. Going in to see Maggie.
Oh. Hello, Arya. How fares our Red Mage Apprentice? I hear you've been busy rescuing the people of Garlemald. The Adventurers Guild has been positively buzzing with the exploits of the Eldebard contingent. I have no ties to the Empire myself, but I like to think that, as an Alamegan, Zurun, wherever he may be, is smiling that little smile of his. Once Eorze's troubles quiet down, he should be returning from his pilgrimage to pick up my training where we left off. But I'll need to keep practicing if my skills are to remain sharp between now and then. I do still remember quite enjoying the Red Mage quests. I think I particularly want it to get to the second set and you pick up Arya. Because Zurun kind of like acknowledges, yeah, you're not really a student anymore. You're gonna help me teach the new Red Mage.
Yeah, you're a teacher now. That's kind of like what happened with Dragoon. When you start Heavensward, they're like, well, you got a student now, here you go.
Ready coin and payment on time. Okay. I'm starting to appreciate scholarship, me. All your level 50 dungeon quest givers.
Oh boy, it's all full of To others, this is a patty of ground meat. To me, this is a work of art. She's making a burger.
She is creating art. Did you not hear her?
Yeah. But yeah, like, I'm looking at everything and I'm seeing a bunch of quest markers.
These are all level 50 dungeons.
Quest markers everywhere. Yeah. With all their little gimmicks. The ultimate ballad.
Oop. Hello, cutscene. Yeah, ever since I first set foot in these lands, I have been haunted by a song. It foretold the coming of the seventh humble era, and of those who would deliver us from doom. Ne'er till land consumes sun conceive ere moons. Heavens spew crimson flame, hell's seep black dooms. Stray seeds quicken in ashes grey embrace. Valiant blades forged under the 12's good grace. The words of the prophetess in Isaiah Thousand Eyes is written in her divine chronicles. The crimson flames of Dalamud heralded the end of an era, and the valiant blades that were the warriors of light brought us hope in our darkest hour. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise, divine order royals, fallen corpses writhe. Souls from Afer far, strangers from strange lands, yester with thine eyes, morrow by thine hands. We know not whom the verses spoke of, not I, nor the Archons, nor any other soul in the realm. The warriors of light were lost to us. If not them, who could it be? And then came the rumors of one not unlike them, a man who walked in the light of the crystal. From the moment I saw you, I felt it must be true. Having learned of your deeds in their entirety, I now know it to be true. You are as they were, Joseph, a warrior of light, and an inspiration to us all. I've never bumped into that cutscene before.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm about to unlock an ultimate.
Oh. have you done Alexander Savage as Sari?
I have not.
So then I don't think you can unlock an ultimate. I think that's the prerequisite.
Ah.
It might have just been like the extreme ultimate weapon. I know he gives you a few of the early, very early extremes.
Let me see. One moment to find out.
Like Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima's Bane.
Yeah, that was it. So I guess it was
Yeah.
extreme on that one.
Extreme Ultima.
A Song of Steam and Steel.
Oh, there's your Savage Alexander content.
You know, if we do that unsynced, we could probably like be able to like get something out of it.
Possibly. Oh, Sophie and Radovan.
Yeah.
How's the gun breaking going? I often join expeditions to hunt for stone tomes, whereas Radovan only occasionally comes along. He says once in a while is fine, but I don't want it to turn into a daily grind. Radovan's not in this for his daily tombstone grind.
Oh, what? I have to go to the Maker's Quarter to do it? Oh.
We were recently approached by a man named Hoary Boulder, who needed assistance in defending the Ixal from Imperials who had emerged from one of the Tloforoy's towers. Imagine our surprise when, during our mission, said tower suddenly vanished. It was only later that we learned its disappearance was due to your actions, as part of the Ilsabard contingent many miles to the north. As a matter of fact, you are not the only acquaintance of mine to join this collective of renowned warriors. My countryman, Rustic, was able to overcome his hatred for the Empire, and lend his considerable strength to aiding its people. Perhaps you had occasion to speak with him. Don't remember Rustic showing up in Endwalker? Shall we go and investigate
go into the...
oh yeah, I suppose. The Rising Stones.
The Rising Stones. The second official hideout of the Scions.
I lost my cardion.
Oh, sorry. You'll get it back in a bit.
Abandoned by my healer.
Tataru. She's here. In the Scions we have scattered to the four winds, but I still have plenty to keep me occupied.
Our old HQ, where everything started going wrong.
Yeah. Everyone's gone.
It's very quiet.
Yeah. I mean, I know they all, like, went out to different places, but man, it's kind of, like, depressing to see it so empty.
Oh, not even Unikal High is here anymore.
Oh, right, because we freaking put his soul into a, what was it, the crystal thing, and then we took him to the freaking first. I love how, who is it? Numo, who was over there, and he was like, you did what?
It's like, could you stop using me as, like, your taxi service?
Yeah.
You just keep coming to him like, hey, I brought another soul, can you give it a body?
Yeah.
You just do it with Unikal High, you do it with Zero.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dawn's Respite. Entrance to the Solar.
And there's no one here except Tataru, and she has all of one line of dialogue.
I do love that I could tell, you know, Zero, like, hey, other people survived from the 13th, and she's just like, oh. Like, she's actually surprised, she's like, other people really did survive? Yeah. It's just, I just really wish they can go back to that at some point. Like, we saw Zero's able to go to the first. We can bring... I mean, there's 2 people there in the first that are from the 13th. Why couldn't they have met? Or maybe it's gonna be some side content where, you know, they can actually meet each other if you've done it.
Yeah, that is one thing. I feel like there's a lot of really cool things they could do with side content. But the thing is, then that's kind of... Do you add side content expanding stuff at the sacrifice of people who don't do side content?
I mean, maybe the dialogue might not quite be the same. Maybe, like, if... Guess, I mean, we do know that some quests, they are altered a bit if you go based on... If you've done some past quests or something, or other side content, and they'll be like, oh, hey, you did do this, didn't you? So maybe if you haven't done that yet, you know, maybe you only have meeting Silva only because you didn't bring another guy there. Oh, now we're getting on cars? What happened to the very adventure-like, huh?
We can have a car on occasion.
Alright, fine. We're going through backcountry. Oh, what the... Oh wait, I think there's people up there that we could talk to.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, them. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. They're saying the song.
They're not saying anything to me. Just all...
Oh, this one did.
They're all looking in sync.
Yeah, this one said something to me.
Yeah, I've seen her say it before.
For a bit, anyway.
She's not saying it this time. Oh, there we go. I wonder if she says something different if it is raining.
I never noticed this guy in the corner over here.
Oh.
Are you here to report a crime adventure? No? Well, if you see something, do tell me. I'm here to bring enemies to the peace to justice.
Oh, yeah.
Enemies of the peace to justice.
Heaven's Road Alchemist quests.
A heretic caught attacking is guilty as our adventurers brawling well in their cups. Oh.
Did I ever tell you how I met Severin, Joseph? It began years back in Ul'dah, when I took a simple request from the Alchemist's Guild as a greenhorn. The guildmaster only needed a few ingredients, but you know how these things get away from you. A bard could have easily written a song about what I did for the bloody things. To this day, I'm not sure why I didn't just give up. Pride, I suppose. In any case, I gave the ingredients to Severian, and I got a word of thanks. 1. So when I asked for him for help with this wild business, I'd expected a little more than a terse letter. But he sent you in his place, which leads me to wonder if he did feel indebted to me. I thought the guy didn't care, but he sent you when I asked for help, so he probably has some concern. Silver. There's the crystal.
Ah. The two biggest things that could happen in a Realm Reborn. Crystal Tower and Keeper of the Lake.
There's all the ruins of the Agrius, was it called? The huge...
Yes, yeah.
Battleship.
Yeah, these are all the remains of the Agrius. If you guys have not seen the 1.0 trailer, Midgarson over there, as his body is already like encircled around the damn thing. Yes, that's basically how he died. Because in the trailer, he does exactly that. He wraps around the Agrius and then just
blows it up.
Makes it blow up because he's constricting it.
Oh, I see a big leech down there. I think that's the rank B hunt mark for the area.
Oh.
Yep, the Leech King.
The Leech King.
Ooh.
Big dragon.
Big dragon
And the
indeed.
mommy and daddy of Racevilger, Nidhogg, Vitra,
Tiamat,
uh,
Bahamut.
Tiamat, yeah, it's a Bahamut. Oh, what was the one that died? Ratatasker. And Ashdaya, that was the other one. And yes, dragons reproduce asexually, right? Yeah. They don't need to do it sexually.
Mm, only Midgardstormer had that ability, I think.
I think the other dragons were able to do that too. They just, you know, if they wanted to, they could still bond with other dragons.
Maybe I'm not sure. I kind of it felt it seemed like relations were strong enough. Like maybe the first brood could do so.
I think, hold on. I'm pretty sure that was consistent. Hold on, I want to look it up real quick.
Oh, going for a lore dive.
Could have sworn.
I could be wrong, but I just feel from what I have seen.
Yeah, Google says yes, the dragons in FF14 are capable of reproducing asexually. This is a key part of their biology and lore,
Okay.
as they are not limited by traditional gender roles or requirements for sexual reproduction. And that their mating is basically more about forming emotional or mental bonds rather than any physical act. So they could still become parents in a way because, you know, they're together.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you hear about Nidhogg's brood, that's basically, yes, those are his kids.
On to the crystal tower.
Okay, so all dragons are yeah. So all dragons are capable of it. I guess it kind of fits too because you know we know that technically the dragons are aliens.
Yeah. Oh, there's a twist you're not expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, did not mean to fly.
I mean, it was hinted at first, but you know when you go do the Omega, what's it called the trials?
I don't think it's hinted at.
Right.
I think it is.
Well, it's already stated.
Fairly, yeah.
Yeah, they did say. I mean, yeah, they said Midgard
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like, wait, dragons are aliens? Omega just like casually drops that on you.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I came from another world, by the way. 8 sentinels.
This from Final Fantasy III.
Yep. It was really cool to see the Crystal Tower stuff in that.
Seeing that less and less of what I thought was original Final Fantasy XIV content is not so original.
Well, yeah, all the raids are basically references to past games. Void Ark is the same thing.
All the people from the deep dungeon that I have not touched yet.
Yeah.
Big
Oh yeah, I remember I unlocked it with my main account, Lilith. I was able to do some of it. It was really fun.
Circus town. And there you can see Labyrinth of the Ancients.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, you do have the teleporter here, so you don't have to walk all that distance.
Yeah.
Joys of elegant convenience.
Indeed.
Little motorcycle.
Let me ride my little scooter. A
I
little
will,
motorcycle,
I will
yeah.
join you on the
Vroom,
little
vroom.
motorcycle. I have one of those as well. Where did I put it? Intersections in. There's
It looks like a go-kart. I love it.
Vroom.
Wait, is yours bigger than mine? It is.
Yes. It's serious short.
Okay, okay.
Vroom.
Oh, I can't fly. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, you can't fly in this area because it's technically out of
Yeah.
bounds.
Yeah. I still remember the time when I was doing the Dawn Trail, you know, when you're in the end of it, you know, shutting down Afterlife Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I remember when we got to that part where it was the freaking theme park area looking one. And after I turned it off, I remember I was riding around in the Falcon.
Oh.
Just looking around like, oh man, it's so scary, it's so empty. And then I remember Kenny said, man, it looks really depressing. You're riding around in your little scooter. It's all dark.
I do wish there was a way to like restore, like even just visually the I can't even remember the name of the location now. Because it's
I mean, the whole point was to turn it off, though.
yeah, but like, can you not make it look nicer? Because like when you revisit it now, it's kind of like the most bland area in the game. When you
Yeah, when it
first
looks so
go,
pretty
it's
and
yeah.
cool
When you
before.
first go, it's very distinctive.
I think that's part of the reason why they did what they did, though, because it's, you know, basically telling you, look, this is
You
like
did a
alive.
genocide.
Look how alive it is. You basically killed everyone still, or well, I don't know if we let them. I don't know if we killed them. We kind of let them pass on. They're no longer held within the software.
And that brings into the question of what is life?
What is life? What is love?
Are we more than our bodies? Also, because you said what is love, I now have baby don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
One day there will be a generation of humans that does not immediately hear the phrase what is love and finish it with
Yeah. I don't know why you're not there. Gave you my love, but you don't care. What
don't
is
show me up
right?
by knowing more
What
lyrics than I
is
do.
wrong? Give me a sign. Hey, you can ask any one of my viewers that I'm pretty good at remembering songs.
I am not.
I mean, you see me. You see me sing on EDF when I'm blowing things up.
I have. Oh. Hello, Rare Hunter.
Whoa, that's a big boy. I'm gonna kill this one.
Oh! Okay, I'm not doing as much damage as I thought I would.
Oh, hang on. You're not gonna die.
Oh, rock.
Oh, fuck off out of here, you lightning sprite. Jeez. Alright.
I collect
Mark of the Lake.
tombstones.
It's my falcon again. Nice.
Off in our little tour carts.
Yep. Ailey says, I'm jelly of people who remember songs.
I remember some songs, just not many. I have to listen to them quite a bit. And if I don't listen to it for too long, it quickly goes out of my head.
I think I recall Ailey saying this before too when I did the Twilight Princess. And there's a line that reminded me of a song, Santeria by Sublime. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. But I had $1 million, but I spent it all if I could find that hyena. And that Sancho that she found. I'll pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her down. Slap her down.
Oh, here's Dalmud again.
Yep. Piece of Dalmud, very swirly, yeah. And also, this is the area where we fight the last, the level 50 summoner guy, yeah. The last Aurora Reborn quest of summoner.
Is rip-off Ifrit.
Yeah, rip off Ifrit.
You can tell it's
His
evil
bootleg
because it's
Ifrit.
purple. Which is a color Japan quite likes to use for representing corruption.
Yeah. And in the West, purple is like a royal color.
That goes back to Greco-Roman periods.
I think it's
Actually,
really cool that even the
before.
plants have been affected. How the plants have been affected by the corrupted crystal. It's pretty cool.
Everything is crystallized.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing the plants growing out of the crystal that reminds me of like the little meme I saw of houseplants. Oh, the pH is too high. Oh, the pH is too low. Oh, I've got not enough water. I've got too much water. The sunlight was just at the wrong level. The vibes in this pot are just not right. I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, that's why I don't like plants.
And then outdoor plants. Ooh, is that a crack in the concrete I see?
Alright, yeah. Popping around everywhere.
Like, why can outdoor plants just survive any situation, but your indoor plants are kind of...
Yeah.
will not tolerate
I know the most
anything.
Yeah, the most invasive ones are definitely the mint plant and bamboo, of course, yeah.
Just eat the mint plant.
And of course, vines. Vines will grow anywhere.
I do remember eating raw mint before.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Interesting. It's just like toothpaste salad.
Oh. I don't like that.
You don't like that image?
I mean, it's the salad part that really threw me off. I already hate the feeling of a leaf in my mouth. So.
Or just us
Maybe I only...
in our bumper cars.
Yeah. Vroom vroom.
Vroom. Something about like the slow speed setting on them as well. Off to the other side of Mor Dhona.
Wait, we haven't really gotten a better look at, Wait, we didn't even go into the little,
Oh yeah.
the little cavern thing, or the trench. Or should we say that for later, since
Yeah, well,
technically that goes
we'll
somewhere?
maybe save that for starting Shadowbringers.
Yeah. I wonder if the Goliath thing is still around.
Didn't we kind of nuke it at the end of the story?
Did we? I thought we didn't. No, no, it's right here. Entrance to Apollo's. I mean, there's no other reason that we had to come back in there anyway, so we could just take a look. Oh, right, it's separated. Is it?
I believe so. I don't see you here.
Yeah, I don't see it here either.
Our little
I
place
still feel
where
bad
there's nothing to do. Everyone is dead.
anymore. It just looks pretty. I wish I was able to talk to Minfina more. That'd have been cool. Well, going back to Mor Dhona.
Still feel ripped to all the people who had like Oshon as their chosen like guardian, because it all the people who
Yeah.
was it Limlane, Oshon, and Nimia and Alpha.
I think so.
Who-
But at least with Orshawn, you technically hang out with
Yeah.
him pretty often. Technically. Alright, maybe we should run back now. Let's go.
Off to the castrum. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this is where we have our duel against some of the other minor scions.
Oh yeah, it was right here.
And we get treated as a hero for, you know, giving our friends a good thrashing. Like, don't give us the title Defender of Eorzea for all the good deeds you've done. Done it because we beat up Ori Boulder.
Or Boulder, and what was the other guy's name? It was a wizard guy.
Don't ask me to remember names. I can't remember how it, like, the end of the name is. It's like, what's the first syllable? Because it ends in, like, the no, like the N-A-U-L-T, but French.
Yeah, he had definitely a friggin' Elzen name.
Well, that might be because he's Elzen.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Imagine it.
Oh
Elzen
god, I
having an
cannot remember his
Elzen
name. It was those two guys. They're like always together.
Yeah. Ultimo? Or something? He'll be able to see.
Oh, I think you're right. I think that was Cortinal.
These f***s caused me so much annoyance.
Oh, the damn frogs. You're just trying to run through and they freaking pull you in. Ugh.
Boop. And then they pull you into range of other frogs, who pull you into range of other frogs. You know, just because I'm grumpy with you.
Yeah, they're... And your little jellyfish.
Well, it does have a name that I what are these things called again? Mims. Mims. M-I-W-M-I-I-S-V.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, neither do I. Mims.
This is why we need a pronunciation guide.
Float in my own personal void jellyfish. There's a castrum.
Oh,
Rave
there's-
lights.
Yeah. Just announcing and confirming where they are. You can't miss it.
All the easier to jailbreak our friends out.
Yep. Should I take a detour into like the swamp over there, or...
Let's go say hello to the mortals. And head up to the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, Wraithfrost.
Oh yeah, Wraithfrost.
Land of mortals.
So this looks a lot like the area you see in the 1.0 trailer too,
Yeah,
when they're fighting the Morble.
yeah. Though I think it's supposed to be more like the South Shroud, the Roots
Mm,
Lake area, which is pretty similar to this, and also has marbles.
yeah, that's true.
Hello, marble. More crystallized.
It is very pretty with the water and the crystals.
Sorry, for some reason that reminded me of hearing someone's story talking about like that Vanderblack paint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the proper void black paint you can get,
Oh yeah.
and wondering like, wouldn't it be really cool to paint the bottom of a swimming pool with this paint?
Oh.
And then followed up by several people pointed out how this is actually a horrible idea. Because the thing about Vanderblack is to be that deeply black, it absorbs so much light,
Oh.
which means it gets really hot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had it in an outdoor pool, the water would, one, magnify the sun onto it, it would absorb a lot of heat very quickly, and anyone swimming in it would soon boil alive.
Oh my god. Okay, I was wondering where that was going, and I was like, there's no way people will boil. That's what I was really thinking right now until you said it.
The thing is, apparently it would get worse, because boiling chlorinated water, which is what you'd have in a swimming pool, releases a chloride gas.
Oh.
Which means you'd probably kill everyone in about a 200-yard radius of the pool.
Oh, okay, yeah. That went from bad to worse. Yes.
No, and apparently there was some other reaction it could potentially cause, like with the gas and the heat combining, that could potentially cause an explosion.
Whoa, okay.
All in all, it's kind of like, this is a bad idea. It would look cool, yes, but you'd kill a lot of people in trying to look cool.
Science. Also, who's which god is that one?
Well,
is there a god marking, or is it just Moonbreeda's grave?
No, this is one of them. This is one of them.
Oh, okay. Because I know we had Moonbreeda's funeral here, basically.
Yeah.
Moonbreeda.
Trying to remember.
Oh, you have a good look at Midgardsummer from here.
Oh, indeed. That is a cool silhouette. The crystal tower, ominous in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, it's what's his face? Why can't I not remember his name? The first guy you fight in the final raid. The math guy with the triangles.
Oh, that one.
The scholarly
fucking triangles.
Why can't I not remember his name? Like, he's got the massive statue in Old Charlian.
Oh, Thaliak.
Yeah, Thaliak. That's his symbol.
Ah, okay.
Which is quite possibly why this was chosen for the site of Moonbreeder's funeral. Because he's basically like the patron god of
Charlian. Yeah. And she's from Charlian. Aw, Moonbreeda. Is that the place where you get cute in? I just have a doggo that I can pet. Yeah. He loves it. So who are these people supposed to be anyway? I know they're enemies, but...
I were kind of gathered they're Ishgardian heretics.
Oh.
Who I think, like, tried to, like, use more, Revenant's Hall as, like, a staging ground into Coerthas. But the Adventurers Guild was kind of like, no, and kicked them out.
No, you ain't.
So now they just kind of are stuck out here.
Oh, well, that...
Because they've got
Okay,
the Adventurers Guild who don't like them on one side, and the Empire who don't like them on the other side.
Alright, that explains why they're all, Elzen.
Oh, lightning sprint.
Oh. Is it 10 run?
Oh, I think kind of time of the rope. Is that someone doing our main story quests? Eavesdropping in on the guards through the sewer pipes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Loop around.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna fly over. There we go.
I win. Because we were definitely racing. So vanguards moving out.
Yep.
No soldiers, don't mind us. Just walking into your highly secure facility.
Oh yeah, like what are they gonna do?
Done.
Try to stop us?
There's the ominous Imperial music.
Oh yeah. They just, you know, they just really want to drive home that, hey, this is the serious place you're in.
The big train tracks that we never see a train running on.
Yeah. How do we know it's a train? How do we know it's not like just a tram or something that they're just pushing, like, they're just pushing, like, luggage and supplies around?
The Garleans, they're going to have a fancy train. I think also because this connects to the rail network where you have, well, not that you see it anymore, but in the old Castrum Meridianum, you went past a place called the Ghost Train.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
But now that entire section of the map is just inaccessible because they made it smaller.
Yeah.
There it is, the pathway back to Northern Panland.
Yep.
Hello, Imperial friend.
There's the cuts. As leads up to the cutscene where oh what? I never noticed this guy over here.
Huh? Oh great, an adventure. I know what you're thinking, but I'm not looking to pick a fight. I didn't even want to join the Imperial Army. But Ma, she said to me, you won't never make nothing of yourself fiddling with cards all day. Why can't you be a real man, like your pa?
Damn.
A few arguments later, and next thing I knew, I was being fitted for an Imperial uniform. If you leave me be, I promise I won't hurt anyone. I'd sooner fight with my cards than with my fists.
Huh. They know Sari will get inside regardless.
You're not allowed in here. I would like to see you try and stop me. Hello. Buzz.
Yeah, this is where you come in to save Minfilia, where she was like captured, and oh yeah, and the other Scions too.
Oh yeah, the
Some of the ones got
others as
captured.
well.
I mean, Minfilia was the biggest one because she was the one that got tortured. So, vroom vroom.
This here is. I remember you have to like rescue a crystal three from here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
One of the ones
yeah,
who
that was-
like
that was the
stays
quest.
loyal.
Uh huh.
It just seemed because it's on the
Oh.
map that you could get on top of the tower.
Maybe that only, yeah, maybe that only applied to before when you're able to get in.
Yeah. Oh. That's.
Well,
Is there? That's all
time
we're
to turn
doing.
back. Basically, yeah. Mor Dhona is kind of a smallish area.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing, since, yeah.
The foggy void.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie. That's very suiting. Time to flying back.
I guess we should maybe finish up in the city. Well,
Yeah.
Reverend's Hall.
Town. Yeah. Well, at least we timed it right. Look at that.
Indeed. That's all the areas of Realm Reborn.
Around Reborn, yep. We'll be going to Heavensward next time.
Back to the
Ishtar,
frozen wastes
Foundation.
of Coerthas.
Yeah. That's really fun. I can't wait for that. Damn fog.
It might clear a little bit. I don't know if before we finish the stream.
Yeah. I mean, we still need our, thumbnail.
Suppose.
I will add on to it later.
Alright. Well,
Well, indeed. That is a Realm Reborn, guys. Or at least all the areas of a Realm Reborn.
you know, I am looking more forward to like seeing the expansions because they just with the way that they are more open world.
Uh-huh.
Whereas a lot of the zones in the Realm Reborn feel more like they're just pathways to the different objectives you have.
Mm.
I think even
I
like
kind of
look,
thought they were more connected.
I think like looking at just the shapes of them on the maps.
Ah.
Like I say, looking at all the areas of Lunosia, they are more winding, and then compare it to places in like the Coerthas Western Highlands. It's just one massive blob. Like there's a lot more just open lands and places that you can miss because the story never takes you there.
Ah, yeah.
Because I feel a Realm Reborn, the areas are much more kind of the plot need you to go to these places, so that's how the map is designed.
Mm-hmm. Is your main theme Bury the Light by any chance? That's what Ailey asked.
Huh? Which one's Buried Alive?
I don't know. That's what they're asking. That's your main theme.
I think so. I don't know the song. I feel I've heard the title before, but I don't know it enough to know the song by recognition.
I don't recognize that. If it's a song, I don't recognize it either. I can't break into song if I don't recognize it. Oh, looking like Virgil from Devil May Cry. Oh.
This is Garrow Gear.
It's different. I mean, from behind, yeah, I could see what they're talking about.
Is the sword edgy enough?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sky is clearing. Look at that.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Well,
alright. Well, let's call it here, and then we can take our, you know, our screenshot. Even has a katana. Yep. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining yet again for our tour of Eorzean. We have concluded a Realm Reborn areas, so next time, next Friday, we will be doing Heaven's Word. Starting off with Foundation.
Indeed.
Ishgard proper.
The Holy See.
The Holy See, yep. Oh, that one in itself might just be a one whole stream on its own, just because it's big.
Yeah, and there's probably more, quite a bit to talk about, because a lot of it is, like, pretty much every place in the city comes up in the main story quest.
Uh-huh.
I'll be back as normal next week to continue and probably finish Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah, I'm still debating whether I want to continue Chain of Memories, because the second story mode I unlocked, I'm like, maybe. I don't know if I want to put in the effort now.
We both have lists of other things to get, other games to get to.
Yeah, and I kind of just want to keep reading more Katara Shoujo and playing more Man-Eater, so... just give myself a little break from some RPGs before tackling Persona 3 Portable and Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah.
But yeah, as usual, my schedules will be on the Discord.
Yep. I set mine up either Sundays or Monday at the last minute.
Yeah, it's always last minute boosts.
Yeah. I'm not proud of it, but it happens.
As long as it's before the stream.
Yes, exactly. Alright, guys. Again, thanks for joining. We'll see you guys next time, so have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever.
And we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.